I am Lionel Sanchez from the Liaison for Interior Design Organizations, Nonprofits, Education, and Linkages. So this afternoon we are going to talk about governance and politics informing the practice of interior planning and design development. Uh, I quote from the Council of Interior Design Accreditation, or CEDA: qualified designers prepare, sign, and seal non-seismic or non-structural construction documents that adhere to building, fire, and jurisdictional codes relating to interior spaces for filing with code enforcement officials. When you say regulating the practice of interior design, that also means the professionalizing the practice of interior design. So we have to remember that for the practice to be, the profession to be legitimate, it has to have the three E's, which is education, examination, and the enforcement of the laws. So when you say education, it means to say it has to undergo formal education. Um, it could also be said that it has to undergo formal university, college, or tertiary education. And then examination, it has to have a proper licensure examination. And enforcement, it means there are existing laws that professionalize the practice, and it has to be enforced. So again, education, examination, and enforcement. There are various pro-regulation interior design organizations. So again, when you say pro-regulation, it means they are for the professionalization of the profession. So of course, in the Philippines, we have the Philippine Institute of Interior Designers. So in the United States, we have the American Society of Interior Designers, which is more or less the equivalent of the Philippine Institute of Interior Designers, or PIID. So ACID, or the American Society of Interior Designers in the America. And we also have the International Interior Design Association, which is the Commercial Interior Design Association, which is also based in the United States of America. So these are just various pro regulation organizations. And then in Canada, we also have the Interior Designers of Canada, or IDC. It is the National Advocacy Association for the interior design profession in Canada. And in Europe, the umbrella organization is called the European Council of Interior Architects. So in Europe, the coin interior designer is synonymous to interior architecture. So in Europe, instead of interior design, they refer to it as interior architecture. So all of these organizations call for all of their members to be code compliant. So in addition, its members are required to uphold their specific code of ethics and professional standards. So it is also here that we insert the enforcement portion of the professionalization of a practice. Okay, the Council of Interior Design Accreditation, or CEDA, states that interior designers execute plans and designs that are safe and code compliant. So in here, it refers to drawings that are non-structural or non-seismic construction documents. SEDA also expects that graduates of their accredited programs apply laws and codes that affect the interior space throughout the design process, as well as understand the origin and intent of these laws, codes, and sector specific regulations. So, thank you. That was just an introduction of governance and politics relating to the practice of interior design.